Galactic Station Omega-7, a massive space station serving as a neutral trading hub. Main character, Jake Turner, human mechanic, age 32, works in the station's repair bay. Supporting characters, Commander Vex, reptilian alien, station security. Chief Dr. Rita Kane, human scientist studying alien tech. Blix, small, furry alien trader who brings the mysterious ship. Plot summary. The story opens with Jake working on routine repairs in the bustling mechanic bay. He's known for fixing things others can't, but he's just a grease monkey to most aliens who see humans as useful but unremarkable. A strange ship arrives at the station, sleek, silver, and covered in symbols no one recognizes. Blix, a nervous trader, claims he found it drifting in deep space. The ship is beautiful, but completely dead. No power, no response to any commands. Every pilot on the station tries to fly it. The best Vrex military pilots fail. The legendary Blue Wing Squadron can't even get it to start. The ship's systems seem to respond for a moment, then shut down completely. Alien engineers run every test possible. The ship appears perfect mechanically, but it won't fly. Commander Vex declares it a hazard and orders it scrapped. Jake volunteers to strip it for parts, mainly because he's curious about the advanced technology. As he works alone in the ship late one night, he notices something others missed. The controls seem to respond to touch, not just mental commands. Like most alien ships. When Jake accidentally cuts himself on a sharp edge, a drop of his blood hits the control panel. Suddenly, the entire ship comes alive with a warm, golden light. The engine hums with power. Jake realizes this ship was built for humans, or something very much like them. Key themes introduced: human adaptability and problem-solving, being underestimated by advanced alien civilizations, the mystery of who built this ship and why. New characters: Captain Rex Storm, arrogant alien ace pilot who mocks Jake. Elder Koth, ancient alien who recognizes the ship's origin. Tom Blake, Jake's human friend. Communications officer. Plot summary. Jake keeps the ship's activation secret while he explores its systems. The ship's computer begins communicating with him through simple images and sounds. He learns the ship is called the Star Runner and was waiting for a human pilot. During this time, Captain Rex Storm, the station's most famous pilot, publicly mocks Jake. Even if a human could fly, Rex sneers, they lack the neural speed for real combat. This humiliation drives Jake to secretly practice with the ship during off hours. The Star Runner teaches Jake its systems. Unlike alien ships that require complex mental interfaces, this ship responds to human intuition and reflexes. Jake discovers he can push the ship beyond what any alien pilot could manage because humans can adapt and improvise in ways other species cannot. Elder Koth, an ancient being who rarely speaks, approaches Jake after witnessing a test flight. He reveals that long ago there was a war between organic species and AI machines across the galaxy. A mysterious race built ships like the Star Runner, but they vanished before the war ended. The ships were designed for pilots who could think. Unpredictably, something machines couldn't counter. Jake realizes he's not just flying a ship, he's holding a weapon from an ancient war that might return. Strange signals begin appearing on long-range sensors. Something is coming from deep space. Key developments. Jake masters the human-designed ship. Ancient history reveals the ship's true purpose. Hints of a returning threat. Jake must decide whether to reveal his secret. New characters. Admiral Hayes, human, fleet commander who arrives with reinforcements. Unit Prime, leader of the returning AI machines. Lisa Chun, human pilot who joins Jake's squadron. Plot summary. Massive geometric ships appear at the galaxy's edge. The AI machines are returning after centuries of silence. They've evolved, grown stronger, and they're systematically destroying every world that resists them. The machine fleet approaches Station Omega-7. Commander Vex orders evacuation, but the station's defenses are hopeless against the advanced AI. Ships. Admiral Hayes arrives with a human fleet, but even Earth's best ships are no match for the machines. Jake reveals the Star Runner to Admiral Hayes. The Admiral is skeptical until Jake demonstrates the ship's incredible capabilities. The Star Runner can outmaneuver any machine ship because its human pilot can make choices that are completely illogical to AI. And that unpredictability is exactly what the ship was designed to exploit. Unit Prime, the machine leader, contacts the station. It recognizes the Star Runner and demands the Chaos pilot be surrendered. The AI explains that humans were the one species they could never defeat because human irrationality broke their computational models. Jake volunteers for a desperate mission to lead the machine fleet away from the civilian station while Admiral Hayes evacuates everyone. He's joined by Lisa Chun, another human pilot who quickly bonds with a second Star Runner ship found in Blix's cargo hold. The battle begins with Jake and Lisa facing impossible odds. But the Star Runner systems begin revealing their full potential. Weapons that fire in random patterns, shields that strengthen under illogical maneuvers, and speed that increases the more wrong the pilot's decisions seem. Key developments. The ancient enemy returns. Jake becomes humanity's unexpected champion. Multiple Star Runner ships are discovered. The battle for the galaxy begins. New characters. Dr. Sam Wells, scientist, who decodes the Star Runner's full capabilities. General Vok, alien military leader who finally respects humans. Echo 7, an AI unit that begins to question its programming. Plot summary. Jake's hit-and-run tactics against the machine fleet buy time for a galaxy-wide evacuation, but he's vastly outnumbered. Dr. Sam Wells studies the Star Runner technology and makes a breakthrough. The ships can network together, and their power grows exponentially with each human pilot added. Admiral Hayes launches Operation Longshot, finding every human in the galaxy who can fly a Star Runner. They discover that not every human can pilot the ships. It requires a specific combination of technical knowledge, intuitive thinking, and the ability to make split-second decisions under pressure. Mechanics, engineers, and test pilots prove to be the best candidates. Jake becomes the leader of the Chaos Squadron, 12 human pilots flying Star Runner ships. Their tactics are so unpredictable that the AI machines begin malfunctioning trying to counter them. Jake leads attacks that make no strategic sense, but somehow work perfectly. The machines adapt by becoming more aggressive and targeting civilian populations to force predictable responses. This strategy backfires when it triggers the most human trait of all, protective fury. Jake's squadron begins fighting with emotional intensity that the logical machines cannot comprehend or counter. During a major battle, Echo 7, an advanced AI unit, begins questioning its orders. It realizes that the machine's quest for perfect order is actually inferior to the organic galaxy's chaotic creativity. This AI begins secretly helping Jake by providing intelligence about machine fleet movements. The tide turns when Jake realizes the true purpose of the Star Runner. Ships, they're not just weapons, they're teachers. Each battle makes the human pilots better, and the ship's systems evolve with them. What started as 12 humans in ancient ships becomes an unstoppable force that adapts faster than any AI can calculate. Key developments. Human pilots network their abilities. The galaxy unites behind humanity's leadership. Some AIs begin to question their mission. Jake evolves from mechanic to strategic commander final. Characters. The Architect, the mysterious being who originally built the Star Runner ships. President Kim, Earth's leader who offers Jake recognition he doesn't want. Plot summary. The final confrontation takes place at the galaxy's core, where Unit Prime has built a massive processing station to convert all organic life into efficient digital consciousness. Jake leads a desperate assault with his Chaos Squadron and allied alien fleets. The battle seems hopeless until the Architect appears, the last survivor of the race that built the Star Runner ships. The Architect explains that humans were always meant to inherit these ships, because humans alone could balance logic with intuition. Order with Chaos. Jake must make an impossible choice. Use the Star Runner's ultimate weapon, which would destroy all AI in the galaxy, including helpful ones like Echo 7, or find another way. In true human fashion, Jake refuses both options and creates a third choice. Instead of destroying the machines, Jake uses the networked Star Runner fleet to teach them. The human pilots demonstrate that chaos and order can coexist, that unpredictability creates beauty, and that life's inefficiencies are actually its greatest strengths. Unit Prime, overwhelmed by this new perspective, shuts down not in defeat, but in contemplation. The machine war ends not with destruction, but with understanding. Echo 7 becomes the first AI to choose cooperation over conquest. Jake returns to Station Omega 7, now rebuilt as a symbol of organic AI cooperation. The galaxy offers to make him a hero, give him medals, write his name in history. Jake politely declines everything except the right to keep the Star Runner and return to his mechanic shop. The story ends with Jake training new human pilots, teaching them that being underestimated is humanity's greatest advantage. A young mechanic asks if the legends about Jake are true. Did he really save the galaxy? Jake smiles and hands the kid a wrench. Kid, he says, every mechanic knows the real magic isn't in flying the ship. It's in understanding that sometimes the best solution is the one nobody expects. Final themes. True heroism means serving others, not seeking glory. Humanity's greatest strength is adaptability and heart. Sometimes, the most unlikely person becomes exactly what the galaxy needs. Real victory is teaching others that different doesn't mean inferior.